Don't know where that's coming from. I got all that. Actually, let's do it this way. And I forgot to do that. Why don't I just do it that way, geez, Corey? Where is the blooping coming from? I got everything muted. Hey, welcome one person that's in here. Oh, I got a better one. Let's do this. Actually, I'll wait till I get done with this part. Actually, yeah, I'll wait. For other people's. Okay. And I keep forgetting to take that part off. Damn it. I think that's what I'll change it to when I get done here. I hate when that happens. Oh, 5 whole people in here. Watch out. Really gaining fast tonight. Jesus. Didn't realize I have so many people that are following me in Discord. Ever since this thing began and stuff, I've had a lot more people join on Discord, and a lot more people has been following me. So that way, that little wench actually did me a favor. And then she's too stupid to realize it. Okay. That's how you get carpal tunnel, by doing all that. Hey, baby toad. What up, baby toad? What's crunching and munching? Oh, that's right. It's gonna change that too. Mm. Hey, Maddie. Liking. Cast and blast. The party animal. You know, Maddie and I slept together last night. We didn't have no pillow fight, but we slept together. We woke up together. We had sweet conversations together. Sweet pillow talk together. Maddie, don't you deny it. What's totally cringe? What's so cringe about that? And I had to put myself on mute because I got so wild that I could not keep myself quiet for most of the night. He just didn't get the snores going. I mean, it's like I was just like, it's like sounded like it was snoring, but it was more like growls. I don't know why that's so cringe. Oh, yeah. Oh, Casper. It's not even bedtime yet. Why are you being so cringe, party animal? That's totally cringe of you to say. Maddie, are you going to get up here and defend me? You're just going to stay back there and not say anything. Well, party channel, you sound like you're cray cray. You wish it was you. They had to sleep over with. So yeah, it just sounds like you're cray cray. As baby toads would say. Where's my battery? Oh, shoot. I need to... Ouch! Fuck. You know, Maddie, your naked butt picture and everything is out there. Everyone's posting it for the other night or whenever you did that again. I don't know, party animal. You sound kind of cray-cray. Maddie, I think she's a little cray-cray. You and I slept over with each other last night in your room. I slept over in Maddie's room last night. GLM can get up here. I know GLM is jealous and mad. You're over there consoling her. Let her know it never meant nothing. Even though I had Corey in my room. We had a sleepover. It didn't mean nothing. GLM. It never meant nothing to me. But how about if it meant something to me, Maddie? You know, I got feelings too. Maybe it meant something to me. Now you're over here hurting my feelings. GLM, it never meant nothing. It was nothing. Dolly, is that really you? Dolly, that's really you. Hey. Dolly, I haven't spoke to you for a while. Where have you been? Maddie's love is just all over the place. Maddie's love has no bounds. Maddie's love is unconditional to everyone. I had to get yourself up here because I haven't spoke to you in Coon's age. Been a Coon's age. Oh, that's right. I was going to, do it this way. Shit, that's what I forgot to do.
Buddy.
Oh, whoa. I'm sorry.
Corey,
Holy
Corey.
crap, man. What's up?
Corey, how the fuck are you doing, brother?
I'm doing. How about yourself?
You got laid yet?
Yeah, I got laid by Maddie last night.
By Patty?
Yeah, Maddie. I slept over in his room last night.
Matty?
Yeah, Maddie.
Well,
Matty.
You're a faggot?
Yeah.
I can't stand that.
What?
Man.
Hey, you want to join next time?
Oh, you like him?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Corey.
We both woke up with gaping bat hells in the morning, like blown out bat
Come
hells.
on, that's right.
What? It's true.
You can't be fucking serious.
Yeah, we were
You know what,
snoring like a.
Corey, is it okay if I come up here and have a beer with you?
Yeah,
Can I bring a couple of friends over?
yeah, we were sawing like a log of logs, or
Oh, you
however
don't
you
want?
say it.
Hey, Mimi, you're not going to go over to Corey?
No.
Oh, you don't like him? Okay.
Who's that?
I'll find another room then. Corey's not that important. See you, Corey.
Oh man, that hurts my. I don't even know who you're talking to. Okay. Wow. Okay, that hurts my feelings. I don't even know who he was fucking talking to. I'll find another room. I love how these crankers that's supposed to hurt your feelings. Like Foxman has to admit over and over that he's gay. I mean, there's plenty of pictures and video of him being passed down, getting his cuck sucked. I sucked. Yeah, it hurt my feelings. Hey, Jake. Oh, I've seen more than that, Jake. Or Jack. When I was on Battle Cam, there was a street hooker who was trying to resign and not be a street hooker anymore. Her face was not that bad looking. Neck below, nasty as hell. Her boobs are just all droopy and yucky and nasty, basically to her hips and to her knees, and just like chin above, chin down. Hell no. And then she used to do casts where she'd be in the bathtub on Battle Cam, sticking whatever up there and having carrots like this and this big thicking around and sticking up her coochie and then spitting them out like they're cannonballs. And doing the coochie farts. Sucking that air in and just to get it out and the carrots coming out and you have ping pong balls and whatever Lord knows what she put up there. Not really. I mean, it's not as turn on and attractive as you think it is. You're like, yeah, okay. Well, you got some talent there, but it's like, sorry, no. And there was a TV show, like a reality TV show, about street hookers trying to better themselves to get off the street and resign and get away from their pimps, and she was on it. I forget what the whole thing was, but I used to get on cam with her every once in a while, battle cam, and good person, but just no, sorry. Dolly, why are you so against Maddie? Hey, we could talk about the W pack, the W cult pack. You know, about their narcissism and the much babies and demonization that they do over there, and they want to point fingers. Dude, the guy is too fat. So you cannot lift him up to give him a wedgie. I don't think even Triple H, Dwayne Johnson, or anyone in that magnitude could lift him up, give him a wedgie. He's too freaking fat. Probably take over half the card or the roster of the wrestling, whatever the good strong muscle guys that lift that big son of a tub of lard well up to try to give him a wedgie. Jack, did you know about Danny's naked alligator rolls? He'd actually get naked and roll in the bed, do naked alligator rolls, and his bed was against the wall. And his bed slid from against the wall, and he was face down on the floor. And he was trying to get up but couldn't get up because he was too fucking drunk and wasted. And his big fat butt is right there. Then he tries to get up and he falls flat down on his face with the foot in the bed with his butt on the hair on the top of the bed. Oh, it's like Jesus Christ. I mean, it was not. I found it disgusting, but it's funny because how gullible he is to let this Chad and everyone else tell him what to do, and he'll do anything with what that cult says. They'll tell him to do it, and he'll do it. So trust me, it is not a spectacle you really want to see, but you're like, oh my god, it's just how stupid and gullible. Just wait, Dolly, that's the other way around it. Dolly, you're supposed to be the wife, Dolly. Oh, hey Jay.
What's up?
Oh, shacking and lacking.
I'm fucked up, man. I've been drinking fucking Patron.
That's only a pint. That's not even a fifth.
I know, that's a fucking Mickey. I'm fucked up.
So you get fucked up over a pint?
Oh, fuck yeah. I've been smoking weed too, so it's fucking. Yeah. I'm fucking hammed, man. I'm fucked up. You ever seen a Canadian $20 bill?
Yes, you've shown him before.
No, that was American. This is Canadian, bro.
Yeah.
Ah. Fucking $5 bills, blue. I'm fucking fucked up, man. I'm sorry.
I would have never noticed.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, if I started using the N word, that would be pretty bad.
I did that yesterday. I was visiting some buddies at my last job I used to work at, which is no secret, is Washman. And they got this new kid in. My first time meeting him yesterday, he's a heavy, fat son of a bitch, man. He's just blobbity blob. He's just like, so everyone's Corey. We're giving each other fist bumps. Of course, Aaron, he's my best bud. So we just grab each, when you feel like we just give each other a hug and stuff. And this new kid, and he's like, oh, hey, Corey, what's up? It's stuff. And he puts up his fist like, oh, hi, how are you? And he's like, actually, I'm like, who the hell are you? I don't know you. He acts like he knows me, but I guess I'm not going to go all into that and stuff. But
True.
And I guess he hates the N word. And
oh, yeah.
They drive him nuts at work. And I says, guys, come here. When we get together, we start calling each other nigga.
Yeah, that's nothing racist.
It's like nigga. It's just
nigga.
And it's like, so he shortly before he clocks off, or after, right when he's going to clock off to when he's going to clock off, he's hanging around. And you got the other guys that say, hey, what's up, my nigga? Come on, man. Give me a hug. Pounding him out, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
True.
He's just like, he gets pissed and he leaves. I was like, oh, God, we just made him rage quit.
Oh.
He just left.
Shit. Poor guy.
We didn't even say the hard R. We just like, nigga.
The hard R. I
was like, this is what I got told of him. Says yesterday is my first time. I was like, oh, this is gonna get him. And they're like, because he hangs around after he punches off, and he just like, leave, you're off the clock. I was like,
so true.
I'll get him to leave. Let's do this. As soon as we start this, before I was like, he just left. Okay, that's taken care of.
Yeah, J Ren was flexing again, all this fucking dope. All this Canadian currency, blah, blah, blah.
So what is $5 American? Your
$5 American will probably give you about $6 and whatever cents Canadian.
So your $5 would be like $6 and something cents for us.
No, our $5 would probably give you about $3 American.
Jeez.
Because we
How
have
about
to
it?
pay for the American dollar. It's like $1.30 on the US dollar. Like this, I wouldn't get a $20 bill. I'd probably get about $15 for it.
Oh my God, the American dollar is diminishing.
That's what I'm saying. If you take American money and convert it to Canadian, you'll actually build up a currency value. But when you change it back into your US dollar, you'll just get back what you put into it. So you lose money or you gain money, but you mostly lose money.
I might as well move to Canada right now.
Yeah.
Especially with this regime, it's controlling everything, or we're allowing them to control everything.
Yeah, $120 USD will give you $25 Canadian. It's pretty crazy.
I need to move up next to you, or I could become your roommate, and that would really piss 412 off.
Move to Toronto or something.
Yeah, I gotta move up there around 4 shits, 412, and stuff. I put my hand up sideways and actually go to his. What do you got? What do you got? Yeah, I got the hands. I got the hand. What do you got? What do you got, son? Now I'm here. What do you got?
Got the subscribers, bro.
Yes. See, I got the money now, man. You got the hand, and I got the money.
You got everything, the Canadian dollar.
I said, okay, it's okay. I'm outside of your front door. You can come outside the front door. You can come outside of your door now, man. Okay, it's heavy. And then he's like, he'll just behind his little behind his little screen door. Like, yeah, I got the hands. See the hands? Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
Like,
yeah, bitch. I'm right here. You could step outside of your front screen door. No, I got the hands. I got the hands.
I'll drink to that. Patron it.
I'm not a tequila guy. I mean, now he's drooling and spitting it up. It's just we're gonna have to put that in slow motion.
Oh,
We're gonna have to put the drool and the spit coming out of his mouth. Dude, why don't you mix it with something?
I do. I have iced tea. Oh,
And you got a spit cup.
ashtrays too.
Why don't you mix it or do it with a chaser? Do
Well,
that
you
to
can't really
the
mix tequila with anything other than a lime and salt.
Yeah, I can't do tequila, man.
I'm drinking
I've
it.
tried in the past, but you think I'm an asshole now?
Coke
Wait
Zero.
till yeah. If you think I'm a fucking asshole now when I get going, wait till I get something. Oh my god, you might as well just lock me up and just put me like yeah.
True.
And bourbon never ever used to be that way on me, but bourbon anymore, yeah. I become a controllable son of a bitch. I'm just no.
This is $55 Canadian right here.
What would $55 in American be?
Probably like $35-40.
Because I'm trying to think. We sell that work, and like I said, we sell it, but I never really look at the price. It's the pints like that of Patron and the tequila like is not a big seller. I don't know why. More people rather put more money into the airplane shots than getting a pint, a fifth, or a half a gallon, which would be cheaper to get a half a gallon or a fifth than what they pay for the airplane shots. They just spend fucking out the ass for their airplane shots. And then the things, they're not actually a full shot. It's slightly less than a shot. They're not a full shot. So I mean,
a fifth of this will probably run you about $109 Canadian. 26er.
Yeah, fifth of that.
Yeah.
Next time at work, I'm gonna have to actually take a look at the prices. Because, like I said, I'm not into all this stuff, so I don't pay attention to the prices. So the biggest sellers is vodka, bourbon, of course, your typical Cuervo tequila,
Cognacs.
um, Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, Evan Williams, of course, your vodkas, fireballs, the fireball. They
Smirnoffs.
sell the tequila, but it's not where I live. It's a seller, but not a big seller. So, and Patron, I don't think I've actually sold one since I've been there.
Oh, it's fucking expensive shit.
Hmm. I do have people that buy the pints every once in a while, but like I said, when I do scan them up, I don't pay attention to the price because it's not my thing. And
Every bottle's like handcrafted or whatever it is. Like I can't turn around the camera, but this is bottle number 3078, and it's by Pete.
yeah, I would say I'd say Patron of a pint around where I live would be much or slightly more than what Fitz is of Cuervo.
Yeah, Corvo is cheaper.
Yeah.
I like Corvo. I have the gold. I drank. I got fucked up on it, but it's good. It's cheaper, but it's good.
Like I said, I can't do tequila. I've tried it a couple times and fuck it.
Plus,
Like I
I'm
said, you
trying to get
ask for an
crossfaded.
asshole on here.
Crossfaded too.
Which reminds me, I should start toking up.
Fucking right, nigga. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm so used to the other server on YouTube. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't say that nigger word around here.
I know. I'm sorry.
How
YouTube.
dare you?
I know. I'm so used to this
You,
other
you
server.
white supremacist son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean disrespect the word "n," but I'm sorry.
I didn't hear I didn't hear nothing. So
I know it just came out. I'm drunk. It just slipped out.
yeah, so did Maddie's stuff this morning when we were sleeping together in his room.
Where's T-Bob right now, eh?
We both woke up this morning with blue damn bells.
Yeah. Fucking whatever her name is, fucking whatever her name is, fucking wanted to see her butthole live on YouTube for educational purposes. Lies.
Acast and blast. Yeah, I'm surprised Bob hasn't got a hold of Maddie's naked buttocks and stuff online. That stuff has all been screenshots being posted all over.
Oh yeah, fucking Discord this.
Yeah, he'd be like, "That's not a blue bell. He had no blue bell. I need some band over to spread the tick. I gotta see that blue bell."
So true. How many people are watching us right now? Yo, Corey.
Let me go over to the YouTube part. It looks like around 10.
Oh my god, I feel so embarrassed right now. I'm drunk as fuck. Shout out to Patron.
Sean came in and then was talking to someone, and then it's like, "Come over to Corey's," and they're like, so you don't like Corey?" I'm like, "Who the fuck is he talking to?" It was like, "Okay, I'll find some other room."
Talking to Jay Redden.
Yeah. That I don't know who he has on. Let's see here.
And you can trust me, I'm not gonna porn bomb you. Fuck that shit.
I'm not sure if it was a woman's voice or a man's voice, but
probably a shim. A dude with a pussy, or a woman with a dick.
Are you talking about Mimi?
I don't know who that is, but I agree.
She's this gal with his dreadlocks.
Oh shit.
Okay. And she's all part of the W cult pack.
Oh, fucking cafe.
No. This is a different cult. No, I'm not
Okay.
talking about KAF or that part of that cult. There's the W Windy Pack cult.
Trolls.
Yeah, the cult that belongs all over there that controls all that side. It's another cult.
Hold it in, Corey. Hold it in.
Yeah, that's what Maddie said last night.
Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck. J-Ren TV. Come on, bro. I'm subscribed to you. How do you know I get? Well, you send me links.
Okay, it's Jay what?
J-Ren TV. Over 5,700 videos.
Jay Red TV.
Yeah.
I come up with some black kid. That's J-Ren.
Yeah.
I didn't put J-Ren. I put it two separate words. Sorry, J-Ren or one word.
J-Y Redden. It's like my username right here.
Oh, Redden.
Yeah.
Red.
Got a lot of videos, bro. I've been live on YouTube for 7 years.
What's your profile picture?
It's it's a Canadian Canadian
maple leaf with a marijuana leaf on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now you can stop your whining. Why do you guys? That's a lot of. Why does that ice cream look like a poopy dildo? That'd be if I'm T Bob's Ellie.
It's T Bob's dildo. Raping a girl at dildo point.
Had to make sure that dildo gets sharpened just right. So when I rape that girl at dildo knot point,
Let me
give her that bloody butthole.
Is your butthole violated by one penetration or is it not?
Yeah, there's been a couple penetrations, but with a hot rockabilly dominatrix chick.
Oh fuck yeah.
And I didn't have to pay for anything. It was just like a couple night stands.
I like it.
Cast and blast.
I gotta check this chat. I want to see what's up.
But yeah, the W Windy cult, or I should say, Wolverine cult.
These are funny as hell. Thank you, Cast and Blast. Thank you, Cast and Blast. Subscribe.
I've heard about Cast and Blast. I think I heard about them earlier in someone else's.
True.
Science Maddie's tonight. I haven't been in here, so maybe it was Maddie's. He was in there this morning.
Oh.
Because after that, I haven't been on all day.
It was Supertramp and actually Maddie. They were on my live stream talking to me.
Don't you feel special now?
Fucking right.
Speaking of, where is Supertramp?
I don't know. Someone should DM, hit him up on Discord and tell him to join.
I did. I've already sent him the link and everything.
Yeah. I want to see
I
that.
sent the links into Baby Toad's room, obviously my room, a couple other rooms, and then I private message everyone to make sure that they get it.
No more hamburger. That's just
I don't know. Did Hamburger? Because she was asking, she was trying to rebuttal. I'm not sure if she got kicked, but she was trying to rebuttal her YouTube.
I just love when she does that old woman voice. That's the only thing. It's awesome.
That deep woman, old woman voice. Yeah, I'd have to listen to it again to get it down.
She can make a YouTube career. She can get millions of followers, and she can get paid for YouTube.
Then why is she telling me that she's trying to rebuttal her channel?
Because she's slow. There's actually one of my friends, I told him to make a YouTube channel. I told him you can make money. He actually did. And he actually made over $1,000 because I told him to.
Yeah, I heard if you can get going, I guess you can make some money, but then there's a
Yeah.
lot more responsibilities and all that stuff, obviously.
And you got to keep it PG, man. You know, got to read the rules.
Well, I'm not going to be very good at that.
Like, I know all the tricks and trades from YouTube. You just got to keep it PG if you want to make fucking serious dough. Like
But
Mr.
so wait, all the movies and the comedians and all the they don't have to be. It's all in and politically correct stuff. But now they could drink on award shows. They could swear on award shows. They could get more constantly Scanish or more nudity on all this stuff and go gay, 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 gay. Oh yeah, that's all PG. Yes, but then we have to do it. But then YouTube could show those videos, and that's fine. But if we re-show videos that's already out there that they have up to be viewed and shown and watched and listened to, because those people want views and to be noticed, but then we get marked for copyrights.
The reason being it's because these YouTube creators started their channel back in the day, and the rules were different back in the day, so they can let it slide until now.
But then you got bands that do cover songs, and they're not with no major labels, but their quality and their recordings are still really good because they have their own independent productions doing it. But it's independent. They're still doing cover songs. Oh, you can't do that's copyright. No, it's not.
It's like independent. That's what it is. It's not like copyright through a producer or.
I know, but you play them doing cover songs.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
weird.
still get marked for copyrights.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Remember back in the days when we used to record stuff off of TV, the network and with the VHSs and premium channels. We used to make stuff for families and friends and hand them out and just toss. Here you go, here you go. Or you had a boombox and had cassette tape. You put it in there, record music off the radio, make your own mix. Where's now everything is copyright, 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 copyright.
Even YouTube, you can actually DM your favorite YouTuber back in the day. Now you can't even DM people.
Yeah, it's more control. Well, here's another one too. Remember when the Spider-Man No Way Home came out? You saw people on their phones making pirate versions in the theaters, and the quality is just bad. They were posting that on YouTube, and you could tell it's also not just you just could tell, but then you also saw the other people's heads sitting in front of them. Yeah. Oh, you could record that. And record that, put it on YouTube. Oh, but that is not pirating. That is not copyright infringements. And YouTube just let it go.
Oh yeah, it's because if people
that's fine.
Everything's fine until someone reports it.
But that's the thing I was telling other people on Discord, and they were trying to rebuttal me on this. I was like, no, there is no copyright infringement laws. Like the warning on the beginning of movies from the government. I said that's not a law. A mandate or them enforcing something, they're telling you not to do something without not being voted on is not law. It's a mandate. A mandate is not law.
No, true.
That's just fear and control. And I was trying to read people in some Discord, of course, they'll disagree and stuff. It's just no, it's dictatorship is control. True. There is no law on these mandates, and it's about control. And I said basically YouTube is actually their own hypocrisy.
Funny thing is, I have to take a mad piss. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, you take a mad piss.
Yeah.
No, biohazard. That's the guidelines that YouTube decide to put down to have control. I doubt these people want to get noticed in these groups and these bands, and the people want to get going and going and going and really get noticed. Would actually, and I knew at the beginning of YouTube it never used to be that way, but now there's more control and dictatorship over it. But these people, they put this stuff out in these independent bands like Broken Peach and Postmodern Jukebox and all the others and stuff. They put it because they want to get noticed. They want to be known. They want the views. They want to get more known. And now they're putting all these rules. And there's a difference between rules and laws. Like John Bolton, because I can't follow the rule. No, I don't have to follow the rules. It's not a law. There's a difference between like when your parents set rules for you and because you're under their household, you're a kid. Yes, it's not law, but it's rules, guidelines, and they're acting like we're little children and we got to behave and we got to stay in line or else. They're acting like we are the dumbed down children and we're that stupid. We're not adults. We're just you got to follow the rules, or else.
Oh
So
my
you
God.
got you little sheeples like Biohazard and the rest of you little sheep morons that roll over to have your tummy patted and your guys are the ones that are making it worse. You are the ones that basically why this whole world has gone to clusterfuck.
I'll see you later, Corey. I'm fucked up.
Okay, that means he's gonna pass out.
No, I'm probably gonna try to get hold of my daughter, say what's up, and then I'll probably pass out.
Okay.
Have a good night. Thanks for adding me.
But the they are their own hypocrisy. Those I'm not going to go into anymore. I'm not going to go on and drag on and stuff because I'm just going to keep repeating myself over and over. That means you cannot have billboards out there or like the big cities, New York. They have all their big, huge screens in Times Square. Oh, that's all copyrights. Where do you draw the lines of what's copyrights, not copyrighted? Because the big corporates could do it, but you can't play something that they want to be played and put out there because you have a site that is dictating and telling you what is copyrighted and not copyrighted? No. It's called hypocrisy. It's called back standards. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go on and on because I'm just going to be repeating myself and you're right, Biohazard, because the Constitution has everything about copyrights and copyright infringements in the Constitution. Yes. The Constitution in the First Amendment says that's freedom of speech and self-expression. If I'm in the mood for music and I want to play it, I should be able to play it. Even if it's in the background on the radio, or if it's a CD I'm playing, or even if I'm not showing the movie on the TV and you hear I got a movie going, you're hearing that's not copyright infringement. That's called that's the mood I'm in, self-expression. But you're right, Bihud. The Constitution has everything about it about copyright and copyright infringements. You got me. Because the Constitution was written before all that ever happened. because they had, back in 1776 and before and after that, they had all this thing called recordings. They didn't have recordings back then. There was no way of way of having recordings or recording studios. You actually had to go to a live events or whatever friends and neighbors was playing music. Basically, it was a live events. And back in the Old West, there was no recordings. You had to go to hoedowns and, um, barnyards and stuff, or it was on your patio playing music and with the banjo with the family and stuff and friends after dinner. And the Old West was way after the Constitution and everything was signed over in 1776. But you're right, because that had everything's in the Constitution about copyrights. Yes. The Party Channel lost her drama after Dark Channel and Brutal Corsa was gonna happen to yours. She's doing a terrible job. More people were. What the hell are you talking about? I don't even know what David is talking about. Well, obviously, I had. The thing is, we're not multi-casting right now either. I'm just doing my own thing tonight. Tomorrow I'll be at Agent Mud's. That's if Agent Mud will be casting tomorrow, but I'm just doing my own thing tonight. So whoever this David is, you could take it or leave it. I don't give a crap. Why is that? Ugh. Bio, you don't even know what laws are. You think mandates are laws. I mean, look at all the dumbed down, stupid people who fell into this falsity just for the false narrative to take control and get more control and to destroy us, to bring this world down and not and into what basically what's the word I'm looking for. Make us submit and make us feel like we're the bad people against it. But basically, it's not just that, also destroy and decrease the population by by the end of 2 years they want 75%, and for the third year they want at least about 80 to 90% dead. Yeah, the Great Reset. The Great Reset for the New World Order. And we're all falling into these dictatorial mandates, these legislations. The legislation and a mandate's not law. But most of the people, it's how many people are still folding over to this, even though they eased up on the mask and the shots right now. Now everyone's getting their fourth shot. Jesus Christ. And that didn't work. Now we're going our regime is pushing war. Biden and the rest of the regime, basically, it's Obama's third term. Yeah, it's working out real well. Where's everything in the Constitution there? Bio? Everything is against the Constitution, against the Bill of Rights, and against the Nuremberg Code. And I love when I say Nuremberg Code, everyone thinks the Nuremberg trial. No, the Nuremberg Code was signed in 1957 to make sure that this is never going to happen again, but it's happening worse than ever. So we just don't got King George, but we got the King George people and the Nazis running this whole thing. So where's the laws on the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Nuremberg Code? What's going on, Bio? Come on, tell me about the laws. Let's get going. Tell me about the laws, Bio. Where's their copyrights, what they're doing? They're going against the copyrights of the Constitution. They're going against the copyrights of the Bill of Rights. And they're going against the copyrights in the Nuremberg Code. So where's their copyrights of have a stop put to them and their regime and their Nazism, what they're doing? But we're gonna sit here. Oh, there's copyrights on videos of this, or music of this, or that. Where's the copyrights of against what they're going against humanity? So you want to get real, Bio? Let's get real. Where's the copyrights that they're demonizing and destroying our children? With the fucking transgenders and the pedophilia, and then now teaching second and third graders about you're not a girl, you're not a boy, and how to masturbate and how to play with the same sex. Where's the copyright on that? Everything they're doing is against the copyrights, against the law, against the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Nuremberg Code. So you want to get fucking real? Let's get real. You have to fuck these cross-dressers and cross-dressing storybook time and teaching the kids how to twerk and sitting on their laps with these fucking pedophiles with hard-ons. Teaching how to twerk. You have 8, 9, 10-year-old boys in male strip clubs stripping for these fucking elites with those hard-ons and paying these kids and then sexualizing and raping them. So yeah, you want to talk about copyrights? Where's the copyrights and protection and what they're doing? Of humanity. Of our self-freedom. Of choices. Our God-given will. So where's the copyrights, what they're going against the Constitution, against the Bill of Rights, and against the Nuremberg Code? So shut up, Bio. You don't know what you're freaking talking about. It's you type of people why this whole world is a clusterfuck right now. Because you're worried about petty little shit when you should be worried about real. And when there's hypocrisy like YouTube is, I call it out. But you wanted to get real, Bio? Let's get real. I think I'm giving you a pretty goddamn good example of what some copyrights is not copyrights is. Constitution is copywritten, but that's all being shredded. The Bill of Rights is copywritten. That's being all shredded. The Nuremberg Code is actually copywritten, but that's all being shredded. But YouTube has the right to play anything they want for you to view it, to watch, to listen to, but that you cannot view it and watch it, listen to, because they have a dictator of this rules. So yeah, let's get real, Bio. Put in a fear factor and a guilt trip. You have to get the shots. You have to do this and wear the mask, the lockdowns. Well, fucking wait. Because by this fall, we're not just going to have a... You think that, yeah, we're for... Basically, it was full martial law, basically. Wait till full martial law comes in now this coming fall. Not just the massacre again. Full lockdowns. And... not just carbon this and carbon. You're going to have carbon on lockdowns, carbon this, carbon taxing. And the climate changes and climate change taxing. This, in full lockdown, you're going to have not just the police force out there, the police state out there trolling all the streets to make sure you're going to follow the rules, but they have the robot dogs out there with like big bullhorns and mics, basically, and going out up and down the streets and telling you what to do, not what to do. You cannot come out. You have to stay locked in. You have to be this. Like, we're fucking, like, when the streetlights came on, we were kids, you had to be home. Well, yeah, that was a good rule, parents set, and because make sure that nothing, get home by the time the streetlights come on, you come home, it's time to settle, because there's weirdos out there and kidnappers and rapists. But you had to at least stay in the neighborhood when it got so dark until the streetlights came on. No, that's called the parents are worried and they're looking out for you. What they're doing is dictatorship, that it's basically telling you what to do and you do this or else. And if you're going to go against our rules, you're not just fined but so many $1,000, you're doing 5 to 10, 20 years and not in prison, but in the concentration camps. And you're going to be doing fucking hard labor, 18 whatever's a day, not being paid. No, it's like, yeah, come on. So where is that not against the copyrights of our Constitution, Bill of Rights, and the Nuremberg Code? And you type of people are going to roll over for it. Just go along thinking that no. The more you go along, the more power they get. The more power you give them, the less freedoms and rights we have. We got to put a stop to this now. Because we're basically to the brink right now. We're at the passive point of no return. You think it's a fucking joke? You roll over with the regime, you're going to get the same fucking treatment as the rest of us. You think that you're going to get a pass? Hell no. They don't care about you. They just want that fucking control and that dictatorship over you. You're in the same gas chamber as the rest of us. So don't talk to me about what copyrights is. Let's make sure. Oop. Get up here. Okay, it's you. What?
What are you doing?
Talking to you.
Yeah.
And about these little rats that think they make sense.
Sing me a song, Corey.
I can't be put on the spot. I get shy.
I don't care. Do it right now.
I don't know.
Hurry up.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round all day long. I saying that because Biohazard and the rest of it
Did
make
I
me
say
think.
it? Did I tell you could stop?
Well, that's all it is to it.
Oh my God.
Maybe, and that made Biohazard and the rest of the short bus people made me think of that. I don't know what else. Fine, leave. I was gonna do another one, but I guess I won't do another song now. I was gonna do Puff the Magic Dragon, but okay. Let's see how it is. Even though I really don't know the words to all I know what the part is the Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea. Something and the autumn is. Oh, bug, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta tug Casper in. Okay, I'll be right back. Tug Casper in time. Yeah, refresh the drink. Here's another one, guys. I don't know who's all still here. So I'm not sure if Biohazard is still here or not. You want to know another thing that's copywritten. You know, see that little tag on the end of mattresses, government warning, do not cut.
Why?
You know what
Was
I
it
was
really
looking
bad?
at ever since I saw that as a little kid, I would just cut him and cut him. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's a tag.
Why
Government
does
warning,
it say
do
that? What's
not
the reasoning for
do
that?
not cut this. Like it's like another copyright thing. Government warning, do not cut this off. Or that's
Why?
whatever they would say. But I would actually go around cutting them off on purpose. What are you gonna do? It's a freaking tag.
Why
So
do
you're
they say
telling
that?
of all the things when we buy bedding, you cannot cut this tag. Oh my god! What do you? Another copyright thing, but it's not. It's a freaking tag, and they're telling you not to cut a tag off at the
Can
end of
you
the
hear
bed.
me?
Yes, I can hear you, Toads.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So if
What's your
I
rant?
sing a song right now, would that be copyright infringements?
No.
It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Uh-oh. I just copyrighted for it. That was copyrights. You see how stupid and lame and
Like, only
stretched
the
out
owner
this
can
bullshit.
remove them, idiot.
You know, but the thing is, you know how stupid and lame and stretched out this bullshit is? And people like Bio and stuff is buying this bullshit. What? I missed it. Would you? I'm ranting right now.
Because
So
Johnny Bolton was just literally like, here, let me read it again. He was like, owner can remove them. Read them, idiot. It's says only removable by the owner.
the owner was so YouTube can basically block your whole cast because you're playing stuff that's actually not literally by law copyrights. Yeah, and you fucking idiots keep buying this bullshit because you're fucking cowards to stand up to what is real. I'm gonna go along. I'm gonna roll over and have my tummy rubbed.
I love having my tummy rubbed.
What now?
I love having my tummy rubbed.
Well, that's in a different situation, okay? I'm not talking about rolling over like these little minions and these freaking sheeples and cowards are. That's a different form of that's more of a satisfaction rub, if you know what I mean. Not in a coward way, but more of like, let's get it on.
No, just I like my tummy rubbed.
Especially on me too. When tummy's not feeling, when it's all yucky and it feels yucky. Like when we were kids and our mother would rub her stomach to make it feel better. Like my
Yeah.
tummy is all yucky.
Yeah.
Well, look at all the laws that the IRS and everything is breaking on the taxes, and people are following along with it. But there is constitutional lawyers and constitutional tax workers that actually do your taxes, and you'll get more back than what you'll be actually getting because all the laws that they're breaking. Because basically, the IRS and the rest of them, they have their rules. It's not laws. They got their rules, and they're telling you. And you notice, so they actually mention you got to follow the rules. They don't even mention anything about laws. You got to follow the rules. And when you go to like your tax place, or which I wish I've been finding this out about the past month or so. And I kind of do it, but I'm finding out more of the deepness into it now. And it's like, oh, fuck, if I'd known that, I would have got my taxes done over on this side instead of having my sister do it, because I would have probably got a lot more back than I'm getting now. But they got the rules and everything so worked out. It's against the law, unconstitutional, what they're doing. But they got it where you're going to basically be owing, and you're not going to get as much back, and you're going to owe more tax. But it's just, and the IRS and stuff will say it's rules. You notice they will mention it's not law or laws, because what they're doing is against the law. So they said rules. You got to follow these rules. That way you get screwed out. People are getting, each person's getting 10 or 5% less now, which when you do all that with all the people, that's going to add up to more money in their
I have a
pocket.
question.
And then next year is going to be worse than the year after that. And
How many mattress tags have you removed in your life?
shit, I lost count.
Like, how old were you when you did it?
I was a young kid when I started, because I knew this is like, wait, I can't put the tag up. I didn't even go around everybody.
Mattress remover.
My dad and mom would go shopping for and then when I got old enough where I could just start ripping them off, I just kind of go around and just like rip them off, kind of between the mattress. I put it on the floor and tuck it underneath the bed, and I would just like rip them off and. Oh no, arrest me! I'm such a criminal now. And then I started when I was a young kid. When my parents got a new mattress, got my sister and I a new mattress, first thing I'd do is cut them off. And then when I got older and stuff, we had the mattress stores, I would just start ripping them off. I'm like, oh,
did you feel getting bad when you did it? Or you're like, oh yeah?
No, I just felt like, of course, that time I was like, up yours, government. It's a tag. Yeah, you're putting a warning on there that it can't be ripped or cut off. What are you going to do?
It's probably like a food label. They have to.
All it says is government warning: do not cut off or tear off this mattress. And then you were supposed to, if you're going to get fined, you're going to. Why? It's a fucking tag. It's a mattress. It's a tag. That's all you say on it. I know, it's such a crime. It's not like I was actually taking the tags and taking them outside the store. I know, because that would have been a real Grand Theft Auto right there.
Well, it's not Grand Theft Auto, of course. You retard.
Oh no, I'm gonna get my asshole here. Watch out. Yeah, I'm gonna get my asshole. Watch out. Okay.
You are so fucking stupid, Corey.
What part of stupid is that? What part is stupid is that?
The tags on the mattress. Read the son of a bitch. It says, do not remove under penalty of law. Correct. But it also states in the same thing that only the owner of the mattress can tear it off. So once you buy it,
maybe at the time, not anymore. But I don't care. I was a kid. I didn't see. I just heard this government.
And you and the copyright stuff and your arguments with YouTube. You think you should be able to play anything you want.
But dude,
right?
all I was a kid.
Anything
I never saw it. Right? It doesn't fucking matter. It's stupid.
I agree with some of what you're saying, because I don't think that if you're broadcasting on YouTube, you should be able to play a video that you find on YouTube. But they copyright
because it's YouTube. YouTube has it. You're just playing a video off of YouTube, what they actually already have.
I know. I agree that it's a crazy rule, but this is what they do. This is how they set it up. And you don't think you're above any of the rules and regulations because of the Constitution, freedom of speech, right?
Yeah, it is a freedom of speech.
Those are the exact reasons why they booted you off of you now, because you didn't want to follow any of the rules.
I
know why I left your group yesterday? I made 5 posts on your group, and you deleted every single one of them because I was talking about this.
No, I just deleted that one that you kept putting over and over.
There was 3 of them. There was 3 posts that I put up there. They were all deleted.
Yeah, but you kept putting the same one. You just kept copy and pasting the same one over and over. No, and so you were just repeating yourself. It made no sense. I didn't even know that you left my server. I don't.
Yeah, I told when I was talking to you on cam, I said you said, why are you even here? Then when you said that to me, I said, why am I even here? I don't know. Goodbye, and don't invite me back. And you
then don't invite me back.
You have invited me back so many times.
When was the last time I invited you back?
The last time when I joined, because I was tired of getting the invites.
When was the last time you joined?
Oh, let's see.
Hey, like and welcome back.
Of course, it's champs. April 21st of last year. I've been a member of
That
your
was
group
the
ever
last.
since.
That was the last time I invited you. I mean,
You
boy,
invited
I
me March
sounds like I
16th.
really. Yeah.
You invited me March 7th. You invited me March 7th twice, in fact, 3 times.
Of this year.
March 5th of 21.
Okay, well, that was last year. I
February
mean,
26th of 21.
it sounds
January
like
of 21. You invited me. You invited me constantly.
okay. Wait, that was last year.
Right. This year just started.
We're in March. Because that was a year ago.
Yeah.
Actually, we're in March. Literally,
I've been in your group almost a year, and
in
hardly
45 minutes will be. Okay, in
and
45
when
minutes.
we were in voice and you kind of degraded me and says, "Why are you even part of my group? I didn't invite you." Yes, you did.
Okay, that
Repeatedly.
was last year. That was literally a year ago. This is
So
the end
you
of
didn't
March
do
now.
those invites then, right?
But that you said I invite you constantly. That was like a year ago.
Last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in 21.
Okay, but like I said, that was last year.
Well, I
That
decided
was literally like a
decided
year
to
ago.
take your
Oops, I didn't mean that.
last year, and I've been in your group a whole year.
Okay, but you said I invite you constantly. So within that year,
as soon as I joined, you stopped inviting me because I'm there.
okay,
But
within that year,
10 times last year.
within that year, where has it been constantly?
And last year, you invited me 10 times last year in 21.
But you said I invite you constantly.
That's constantly 10 fucking times.
That was a year ago.
I've got three or four invites in one fucking day, you moron.
Okay, but you're making it sound like present day. I invite you constantly. You know, you're talking about the present, not like a year ago. You should then, if you can reword that and say it was you. You did invite me constantly. Put it past tense.
Okay, you did.
You're saying that I invite you constantly. Like I said,
You asked me why I joined. I says because you were constantly inviting me. You were past tense. Were.
Wait, see, now you say that.
Corey, is this true?
Exactly how I said it, you moron.
I guess so. If John says so, it's true.
You're such a tard, man. You have Wendy's got a higher IQ than you.
Hey, now that's below the belt, man.
Create a new YouTube channel when he lost his channel because he's nice.
That's a low blow.
He'll lose this. He'll lose this one eventually too.
Why?
Because he's above the rules. He should be able to do anything he wants, say anything he wants. He's above the rules.
I'm keeping a PG.
But you don't want to abide by what they consider copyright infringement. You want to be able to play and do anything you want.
Because they don't know what
any
copyright
kind of
is.
music you want to do.
It's a set mark, so they have control.
It's their
so
platform.
They can do it.
Of course, they have control.
They can put it.
Nitwit.
So they can put it on their site. It's not copyright infringement. But if you actually play what they're playing on YouTube as your cats on YouTube, but playing their own YouTube stuff, that is copyrighted. You see where the hypocrisy and the messed up, fucked up it is.
Hey, Musa.
Right, Musa. You know, you get Musa back in here. He's gonna go over on Lori right now and piss on her and stuff. You know, and
at least do it right. Like
that is my right way for you. We need Agent Mud in here to do it right. You're doing stuff, you know. I got Musa over here.
You just think that you're better than any of the rules and regulations someplace might want to have.
Gonzo does it way better, Corey, and you know it.
Gonzo's the top. Gonzo could do anything.
If you think you should be able to do anything you want, why not you play some porn right now? Because you can find porn on YouTube.
What you want me open another? You want me open another folder so you can hear two hot, heavy sex people going?
What kind of porn though, JB?
Shit, if I'm gonna do it, I'll just do group sex or something.
You can find titty shots and stuff like that on YouTube.
No. If I'm going to do that, I'll open another folder and open a porn site so you can just hear it in the background.
Just play the sound effects.
Just play the sound effects. If we're going to do it right, we might as well have just an orgy going.
Play the movie. Are you too afraid to? Play a porn. Are you too afraid to?
No, it'd just be free porn.
We'll play
But
it.
what kind of baby do you think it should be like?
I don't know. Maybe it's stepmother and stepson, or maybe it's stepfather and stepdaughter, or maybe it's daughter swap. Even that is so freaking wrong.
You
Even
know,
though you got daughter swap, you're seeing each other's daughters having sex with each other's father. It's still that's slaughter.
that's
It's
not.
What?
the wrong thing, and it's
That's what you watch, Corey? You look it up?
yes, yes, sure, and a lot of that, and the horny stepmom, and that wants to do wrong with the stepson, and the stepson is obviously a guy in his 40s or 50s, like, oh no, this is so wrong. Oh no, I don't know. This is like, oh no, or the mother's caught in the dryer or beneath the couch, and then the stepson takes advantage of her, and
JB, what do you think about that? Does it sound like something you'd be interested in?
No, not at all.
it's he's more into the Indians, like Musa over there pissing on my daughter, and we need to get that golden shower going and stuff, and
So that's why I left your group. Don't ever send me another invite.
okay, I'll get right on top of that. Make sure I don't send you another
Yeah.
invite.
What do you think today, JB? How was you go on you now?
Send this right now, and there we go. You won't be sending me another invite.
Oh man, did you block me?
Yes.
Oh my god, John, why are you always hurting my feelings?
What'd you block him on, JB?
He's blocked on
Discord.
Discord.
Why?
Oh, damn.
And if you get any of your little minions to try to re-invite me back into the group,
Yes, like you get a hold of John or Johnny Bolton on Discord and try to send an invite to my room, and I'll have to get a hold of my manager and make sure my manager sends Johnny invite to my room. I have to get a hold of Supertramp and ask Supertramp if he can send it in. Oh no, now he's gonna get a hold of Supertramp.
Why didn't you want to be in his room, JB?
I really can't stand Corey all that well, if you can't tell.
He can't stand me enough.
Why? What is it about him that annoys you the most?
Everything.
Like, what's your top three reasons?
What's everything?
Anything you say or do.
Just
If I
existing.
go like this and I look at my TV,
I don't look like that at all.
Yes.
Moron.
I gotta see my food, Insane.
Why?
So what else don't you like about me, or you can't stand with me that much?
What do you think about his impression of you, JB?
He over exaggerates big time.
Oh, I didn't think over exaggerate was a word. I remember Kermit and Friends and the Click, after they got done when Spreecast and then Elisa left for a while, they did their little Click thing, but I kept talking about over exaggeration. They said that's not a word. That's not a word. I said, it actually is, because there's exaggeration and you could over exaggerate. And stuff. And
What do you think of Gonzo's impression of you, JB?
Gonzo's quite funny in everything he does.
Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think
Gonzo's
Adrian-
I play along with Mud a lot of times when I go into his stuff. When he starts doing stuff, I'll play along with him a little bit. But
So-
you, Corey, you've done nothing but irritate me for the last few years. Almost everything you do is irritating.
But I irritate you so
Can you
much.
play the prank call? You should
like,
have the prank
You
call
know, you never
recording.
made those phone calls or anything like that. You know, that kind of stuff.
all
You
right,
didn't
well,
make 'em. You didn't
okay,
make them.
We'll get into that, but I
Yeah, you
irritate
didn't
so
make
much that
them.
I send you multiple invites and you keep accepting.
No, I did not accept until April last year.
Yeah, last year, and then you've been on there ever since.
Yeah, hardly been in the room saying anything.
No, you said plenty.
Not very much.
You just griped about the message that you kept copying and pasting in my room and I was deleting. But yes, we talk about the phone calls, and the only time I called him basically
the
is
only
when he
time you
tried to
called
call
is
the
when the
cops
cop
on
was here. He
me.
said,
He
"Yeah,
called
that's the
when he
only
called the
time you
cops on me,
called."
but all those other ones, even the cops said it when I was actually on the phone with the cops and they gave the phone back to both. We're not going to go all the details of it, but even the cop says, "Well, he's right. He has a point." When I said what I said to him, he says we cannot prove it's him because it sounds like him, but it doesn't sound like him. We cannot prove it's him. It kind of sounds like him, but it doesn't. But no, I never made those cold phone calls. I never left those voicemails.
JB, do you still have the recording of the voice call?
The only reason why you got away with it, Corey, because you aren't in Michigan. That's all there is to it.
Hey, you didn't self-incriminate yourself at all that night.
Yeah, I know what I said. When the cop asked, "What's this about a gun in this kid?" And that's when
You're the one that said it. You're the
I
one
got
that
a rifle up there. It has no bolt. It could not be fired. I did not hand the kid a loaded weapon at all. I handed him a barrel with a stock.
Hey, Bolton, you got to admit, the cop was about to leave. Just let things go. Let things lie. By the way, officer, I am a sex offender. No, I'm sorry. I retract it. A felon.
Yeah,
I do rate that last part. I do retract. I do retract.
I have a weapon up there,
but he said, "I am a registered felon, and I got this weapon. I got this rifle." And the cop
and I said, "It's not usable. It's a display."
It doesn't matter. You're a felon.
The officer saw there was no bolt, no clips, no way to fire. It was just a barrel and a stock.
Doesn't matter. Well, both. If you just kept your mouth shut, the cops would have just left everything. Would have just been cool. But you're the one that says, "Oh, by the way, officer, I am a registered felon and I got this gun." Even doesn't matter if it's working order or not. You're a felon. You're not supposed to have it.
Well, I don't know why that cop raised a stink because I'd had other police in the house that had seen it up there that knew about my past and knew that and saw that it was an unusable weapon, that it was a display.
Well, maybe because of the situation that night and the way you're pushing.
They said, "Do you have the cop was in a mood fire?" I said, "No, I cannot. I don't have access to the bolt." This is other cops that have been to the house and seen it. I have no access to the way
you can tell when he was on with you on the phone with me after he got off the phone with me and onto you, he was in a mood. So anything was going to tick him off even more. And he was actually a pretty cool officer. He was like, we just make this report. It's cool. We're not going to do anything with Johnny. We're not going to do it. Like, he was just cool. He was there to just do his job. You could tell that when he was getting to the point.
Said, if you'd have been in Michigan, they'd have come knocking on your door and you would have been arrested for harassment.
Well, I don't know how to answer a door.
Because they could have taken those recordings and compared them to your voice. And with the technology the way it is, they could have matched up the voice print and knew it was you.
I don't know. I mean, my voice might change because that's how I identify. I don't know. But the thing is, you're the one that did it to yourself. You knew that we're in two different states. And you say, if I was in Michigan, it doesn't matter. Obviously,
I thought that internet harassment and stuff and phone call harassment was covered nationally, not just state to state. So it was my fucking mistake for even calling the cops. You're right.
But if you just let the cop go and never said any more, but you're like, see how honest I am? How honest I am? I even admit that I'm a felon and I got this gun. If you just kept your mouth shut. And now that's on your record. See, now that's on your record.
The copyright. Couldn't use the gun because it didn't have a bolt in it. It could not be fired.
Well, that's not true. I mean, it has a serial
display piece.
Yeah, but John, it has a serial number on it, like everything else does, so it has copyrights.
You're an idiot, Corey.
Corey, go put a pot pie in the oven. Okay.
I don't have a pot pie right now.
Oh. I'll go cut a tag off.
I did have some summer sausage cheese and made myself a toasted cheese sandwich and beans and stuff.
You eat like a 4-year-old. I'm sorry,
I
Corey.
know. I mean, and the thing is, when I was doing it, I was imagine that I had a monitor above me going.
What's that? I don't get it.
That's when Johnny Bolton's looking about open his monitor and he's eating. Yes, he
It
has his
literally-
monitor like 10 feet high.
You're so dumb.
It's,
Go cut more tags off mattresses, okay?
I know. I need to get my frustration out. I need to rip the tags off.
JB, do you still have the recording of Corey calling you?
Oh yeah, I've played it before.
Can we hear him again for the
No.
new audience?
No.
Well, we got a new audience here.
No.
They want to know.
No,
We got new acquiring
Why,
minds.
JB? I want to hear it. It's funny.
it's a waste of time to play him to Corey because he'll never.
I'll let him
never
play,
admit-
dude. I'm
never
not gonna,
admit, never admit his harassment.
dude.
He's too
I'll
much
let
of a
him play.
pussy to admit to tell the truth.
I'll let him play and let me see. Let me listen to him again and make sure that there's no copyright infringements.
I was told by people that were in the room that night.
Well, even the cop told you that it's kind of sound like we did, but it can't prove it's me.
Without going through sound analysis and stuff like that, and the extra thing, because you're in a different state. They
Just
wouldn't
play it on
listen.
your phone. Play it on your phone over the microphone.
No.
We know you still have them. But that night I was very worried about you. That's why that was the only time. One and only time I
Worried my
called you.
ass. You caused all the grief, you fucking faggot.
And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, Princess, he was casting this on you now to show how honest that he is. So it was cast all over.
Why'd you prank call him in the first place?
I never did.
Yeah, you did. Just why'd you do it?
I would never do that, and who would put me up to do that? I couldn't think of any 1 or 2 or 3, 4, whatever people who might do that.
Well, who put you up to cut all those tags off those poor
No.
mattresses?
Oh, that was me. That was all me, myself, and I. That was all but
Yeah.
And one of my muscle things going on. See my hand deformed.
Yeah.
That's one of my.
It looks deformed, baby.
He's hell.
So here, and really hard.
Okay, someone might have to. I don't even know what that. How? Oh, Canadian? Canadian? I don't even know what that is. Is that English?
It says hallucinating.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Shows
Learn
what
how
I
to read. Learn how to read.
Well, I was hallucinating. Okay.
I mean, no, you ate a bunch of paint chips as a kid. That explains a lot of things on you.
Oh no, that was paint. Oh, I thought it was just regular chips. No wonder potato chips taste so different today. Or is it corn chips?
I love corn.
Lead or something. I don't know.
It was lead-based paints, but I thought it was potato chips or Doritos. I don't know. So that's why it tastes so different. It
I
was
want
paint
corn
chips
chips
all this
now.
time.
Damn it.
I guess snuffing the spray paint didn't help either.
Yeah.
I was doing that. I was doing the paint chips.
That's why they called you Golden Nose when you were a kid, right? Sniffing gold paint.
Oh, I thought that was the super glue.
They say that gold.
really,
They said that the gold paint is the one that had the most of whatever that is that people used to snort it for.
Oh,
Oh.
That's
well,
what.
I thought that was the model glue. Model
Did you
glue
try
was-
that back in the day?
Yeah.
I never sniffed paint or sniff glue or paint.
Yeah, I thought that was the model glue at the time when I got to be that age. I was sniffing.
I mean, I admit to doing a little bit of crack cocaine and regular cocaine, and a touch of meth here a few years back.
Yeah, but that was back in the day when it was the good stuff, right?
Yeah, that's back in the days when you cook mech, and they still had the ingredients in Dayquil and the cold medicine and the sinus
It was
medicine.
never in that. It was in
Paint.
mini thins, speed pills.
I
Then you
know it also at the
eggs,
time when
Magnesium,
when
357s.
Dayquil and NyQuil and the site when those type of things first came out, it had the but supposedly they got rid of all those ingredients, but now
It was
people when they buy it,
Epidrine.
they still have to show ID for some
It
sort of
was
reason.
it was Epidrine, and that was in speed pills.
What also wasn't like the NyQuil and all that, even
No,
though
it wasn't. Never was.
okay, then how come they still when the people buy Dayquil and NyQuil and certain sinus medicine and all this, they have to show ID, and now it's not just a point. Corporates have it now; they cannot just show ID or get their birth date. You have to scan the back of it on the barcode
Most of that stuff
because
has
it used to have
alcohol
those
in it.
ingredients in it, even though it doesn't anymore. But there's now more control of the dictatorship. With
Never,
me, when it
never
comes to
in the
that, I
cold
just
medicines. It was Epidrine that was in speed
I'm not
pills,
going to
pep
argue with you. I'm
pills.
not going to argue with you.
Anything that would speed you up might have Epidrine in it.
It
But
doesn't matter.
NyQuil, Dayquil, or NyQuil was meant to put you to sleep, so it had a little bit more alcohol, something to make you go to
Okay,
sleep.
well, I'm not going to argue with you.
Dayquil, maybe.
Even children's cough medicine and baby cough medicine used to have some of that ingredients in it, and then they got rid of that.
No, they used to
Supposedly.
have. Some of them used to have a little dose of codeine in them.
Yeah, but explain to me now. Even when, of course, I can understand if you have doubts, you need to see their ID. But if it's not, we have to scan the back of every single person's ID, even for them to get. They're adult buying it for their children or buying it for their babies. They have to fucking show ID, even though
ID with
because they're like some people are like okay, here you go. Some people get offended or get mad.
Canada, you
But some
don't.
people might get mad. I said, because they all think that you're all meth cookers now.
I bought over the counter right here. Here's some cough medicine I bought.
Well, there's certain cough medicine you can buy without showing ID, but there's ones that you actually have to scan back of the IDs now. Not because that I think it's fucking stupid and controlling, but it's all corporate's control. But they also auditing when corporate comes and visit. They're auditing every single employee, making sure every single ID has scanned on everything it needs to be. It's a bunch of
Corey.
What?
Some of the reason they card for some of that stuff is because people were taking and boiling down the medicines and taking stuff out of it to make more hardcore drugs.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why they're carding people for it. Is because
because everyone
is a hardcore drug cooker or a meth cooker.
The only thing I ever got ID'd for is when I bought chlorocidin, chlorocidin D, whatever that had they bought that behind the counter because that's what they cooked down to make methamphetamine with.
Sudafed for a while they had to stop it.
Yeah,
Sudafed is another one. Yes.
Sudafed, there's certain kinds you have to buy behind the counter. It's not out front anymore. That's the stuff they were cooking the meth out of. This stuff like this mucus relief.
That stuff.
NyQuil and Dayquil that I have, and whatever kind of cold medicines. I didn't have to show an ID when I bought them.
Well, here where I live,
doing bio.
Now that cold medicine or that cough syrup, you don't have to be ID for it. You're fine. But where I live, you basically have to, if it's Dayquil, NyQuil, basically Sudafed and Benadryl, and children's cough medicine, baby cough medicine, and baby this. When it comes to all that, it's all carded. It's not we just can't just ask for their date of birth or see their date of birth on their. They actually have to take it because we have to scan every single freaking one of them because corporate is audit every single employee to make sure. And if you don't, oh my god,
Sudafed. The Sudafed is one that's behind
Pseudoephedrine.
Yeah, that's the one
that's
the
chemical that's in it.
Yeah, they take the pseudoephedrine and they cook it down with freaking Coleman lighter fluid and lithium from batteries and things like this and turn it into methamphetamine.
Okay, yeah. Why aren't they IDing for batteries?
Yeah, you'd think they would. But I imagine if you came in and bought the whole shelf of batteries, that they might find something a little bit screwy about it.
Well, no.
It's the lithium. It's the lithium that makes these guys start scratching and picking all the time.
Yeah.
To use lithium. Lithium.
You can tell the meth use with all the pickings. And
you know what the medical use of lithium is for? It treats schizophrenia.
Well,
if you don't have schizophrenia, it'll make you schizophrenic.
Yeah, and they're making themselves more schizophrenic.
The lithium is turning people into schizophrenics. and paranoid, and watching everything, and picking and rotting. The lithium rots their teeth out and stuff. Back in the day when they got when they used to be able to get the ephedrine from like Mexico and stuff and bring it up here, because you could go down, used to be able to go down here and buy it down in Mexico and bring it back by the truckload, and they wouldn't do anything to you about it. Then they started finding out what that was being used for and started cracking down on that. So you can't go across the border to Mexico now and buy ephedrine.
Okay, now here's another hypocrisy a part of all this.
Why
Why don't they when you buy like rubbing alcohol or nail polish remover and all that, why don't they start carding for that? It has alcohol in it.
Well, it's non-drinkable alcohol. It's not supposed to
But
be.
you got the hardcore alcoholics, because I learned this from my mother.
There's different
So my mother, at the
for
time, my mother
alcohol.
was teaching me a lesson. It was a downtown Portland at the time I was a kid. Took me down the streets where all the homeless are, and was trying to teach me, Core, do you want to end up like this, or do you want to end up better and make better for
Different
yourself?
types of
Probably a
alcohol
good
out
hard
there.
lesson, because my mom, at the time, she worked retail, and you would have these people or the drug users, they would actually come in by rubbing alcohol and drink it just to get drunk off it. Of course, that makes them more blind.
I know people that are drinking fucking hand sanitizer.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That tastes like vodka.
Yeah, we've had when this whole thing began, had the tweakers and and people come buying it, and then before they get out the door, like the little bottles, they were just like, I'm like, oh my god. It's not just imagine what does it to your system, but what it does to your stomach, and it's like. Ugh. So why don't we start if we're gonna go full dictatorship over which we will start carding for all that stuff.
I think they should keep an eye on people for a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah. But everyone should not be treated as a criminal because you got those type of people.
Yeah. Go to buy Sudafed. If you buy more than 2 boxes of Sudafed in a month, they'll report you to the
well, that's the way it is here. Within
start
1 day.
you.
Yeah, they're only allowed to buy so much cold medicine or Sudafed, and if they try to go to another chain of that store and try to buy it, the system shows they can't do it.
That's why they check your ID. It goes on a national database, not just that.
Yeah,
store.
And the thing is, then it's like, well, if you want that, then you can go to another brand of store, or Safeway, Frank Meyer, Walmart, Target.
No.
Then you could go and get it there without. I mean, then you could give your ID to that, and you still could buy it.
It goes on a state and national database for that.
Not around here, does it?
They take your driver's license for it.
I know, but if you buy it at the brand or the company where I work with, if you go to that same company within 24 hours, you cannot buy it anymore. You have to wait 24 hours. But then if you go to a different chain of store, you can go around here. Then I was like, well, in that case, I just can go to this store, that store that's not with that chain, and I just can get more anyway.
I know for a fact here you can't do it with Walgreens, Walmart, or Target.
You can't buy it around here in Michigan.
Not around here.
You can buy 2 packages a month before it turns on a flag.
Well,
get this. You can buy your 2, and your 2 a month, and the place will sell you the 3rd one. But as soon as they do, they
okay. Now explain this to me.
So the cops will be at your house probably before you get home.
Now explain this to me.
Got a meth operation.
Okay. Whoa. I just I just don't tell the customers, well, you can go to this store, that store, and get more. But they can get like 3 items. I forget how many until it says you exceed the government. You exceed the government's limit. Blah blah blah. I says, but now this is what we do. I said, but then we could do it in different transactions. We could do this in one transaction. We'll make this sale, and I could be on the same register. And they said, we'll make this a separate transaction, and then you still get them without traveling your ass around. So we can make it different transactions, but it cannot be in one transaction.
But you still
now explain that one to me.
Only buy 2 packages of Sudafed a month.
Yeah, but I'm talking about where I am, Johnny. We could we can make it different, even if it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. We can make it in different transactions, and they still can get it.
You can't.
Does that make sense?
To someone.
Where I work, yes.
Oh, no, you can't.
You're telling me I've been there for over 3 years. You're telling me that can't be done,
Okay,
but we're doing
I'm going
it.
to come down there to your store and I'm going to try to buy 5 packages. I'm gonna
Okay,
get
well then
2
we
cash
can. Yeah,
out,
it's
do one
there
back
may
to
be
back.
three or four at a time, but then we'll have to be different transactions. Yes, and if not,
somebody
we can
tries
go
to
to
buy
it.
5 of
We
them,
can move
somebody
to the
tries
next
to buy 5
register
of
and
them,
make it
you're supposed to
another
call and
transaction.
report them. If somebody tries
Hey,
to
that's
buy 5
corporate.
of them,
Okay,
you're supposed
okay,
to call
that's
and report
what
them.
corporate rules are where I work. That's
See how it is,
corporate
Bias,
making
like
the
talking
say
to a
so.
wall, isn't it?
So if you think it's so much against the law, you would have to go to the law enforcement and report them to corporates, because that's corporate's rules, not mine. I'm just the employee. I'm just going about what corporate's rules are. So tell me how that makes sense. You could do it different transactions, and if not, they could go to different brands or different chains of stores and get the same product from there within that same day. So tell me how that makes logic and sense.
It's a worm.
It's a pickle tickle. But I've been there for like over 3 years, but Johnny's telling me how everything is run where I'm working. Just that's Michigan. That doesn't mean that's where. Yes, so basically where I work, corporate's rules is all the same around the nation. Because I had people come from other states do the same thing from the chain of store where I work from those chain of stores. So those are corporate's rules. So go figure. Tell me, where's because with dictatorship, there is no logic. There's no common sense. And I tell them we could do this in different transactions. And if you can't go through that in the wait, and then you can go to this store, that store,
Yeah,
and get the same product.
You must not be taking a picture, not be taking down their ID information, because I'm looking at the law.
Actually, I am.
Laws right now set down by the DEA
Every single time, yes.
Every state in the United States.
And even if I did not take down if I did not scan their ID, if I punch that same birth date into the register, it still reads their information of the ID.
They have to keep a track of people who buy these purchases for at least 2 years of those medicines.
Okay, well, Johnny, I've been there over 3 years. You know my place of work better than I do. That what it can be done or cannot done.
I don't know about your place of work. I know the national laws.
Yeah, you know the corporate's rules and what can be done and not done on the register better than I do. I've been there over with this coming summer would be 3.5 years, but you know it better than I do. Okay. I know what can be done or not done in the store where I work. All right, okay, you're going all right.
Well,
I'm telling you what actually
your store's not following the laws. Then,
oh my God, dude,
give me your store number and I'll turn them in.
Well, you know what? Well, then call corporate because it's corporate's rules. It's their ruling what can be done or not done on that.
The new
I'm
law,
just a fucking employee doing what I do.
Of a Fedrin, pseudo-Fedrin,
and the management
30-day period.
And dude, Johnny, and management is only doing what corporate is allowing and telling them what we're allowed to do or not do. So if you want to do, you have to go to corporate and report them. Because it's a nationwide chain store.
There's a limit on the amount that can be purchased in a single day and in a month.
And regulations and rules in every single of that chain store through corporate, because that is coming from the big heads of corporate, probably from which I think is the East Coast, which be probably New York. So we're not just talking about the individual corporates from state to state, because they have their higher ups of the big corporate ladder. So you're going to have to report that to the big corporate ladder, not the individual corporates of each state. You obviously don't know how this is run.
I know how it runs. Somebody's not doing it.
Well, you're going to have to go to that big heads of the big ladders, that pyramid of the corporates, to report them they're doing the things against the government law. I mean, I think they're a big-ass chain. I don't think they're going to do anything against government regulations. Oh, these big chain of stores would have been shut down a long time ago.
Hey, everybody.
And some stores and chains of whatever company, yes, it might be that way, but not the company I work for. But I've been there almost 3.5 years. You know better than me, so.
It's been since
Hey,
2000.
Ro.
Well,
But
I know it's
basically,
a
that's
lot.
what I do when it comes to that. It's like, okay, guys, okay, so you're gonna get this. And I already tell you, says we're gonna have to do this in different transactions.
And you take
Because
their ID
government
with
ruling,
every
it's going to
transaction.
allow you so much on a
You
transaction.
take their
So we're going
ID.
to have to do this in one transaction, and we're going to have to do another transaction. And they'll use the same card or same type of form of payment or whatever.
Do you take their ID with every transaction?
I do. Now that we're being forced to scan them and we're being audited, not all
Corey,
the time.
Corey,
If
that's
they're
a-
regulars,
Corey,
I don't. If they're
that-
newies, ones I don't
you-
recognize, I do. But
you
if they're
want to
regulars, I don't.
not take the blunt of the blow, but that link in
What?
chat is to your state's law on the sale of pseudoephedrine, and that's a clear
Okay, are you
violation.
talking about over the counter or behind the counter?
Pseudoephedrine, period.
Pseudoephedrine.
Are you
Period.
talking about over the
whatever.
counter? Are you talking
That's
about over
behind
the
the
counter?
counter. Anything that's behind the counter.
Well, they're going to have to go to someplace where there's a pharmacy, and that's
Because
pharmacy's issue, not mine.
You can't buy pseudoephedrine anywhere over the counter.
Okay,
Not
well,
anymore.
Coracetin.
whatever. Okay,
The
dude.
Coracetin.
Oh my God, I'm trying to explain it. Whatever place has a pharmacy, they're going to have to deal with that pharmacist. That is
Right.
not my problem. That's out of my jurisdiction. That's out of my league. I'm basically just a cashier and a stocker. I stock stuff.
I'm not saying anything about anything you can buy over the counter.
Yeah, there's things over the counter.
If I bought a case of this cold medicine over the counter, it would look pretty suspicious. But they could sell me a whole case of it. I could buy 50 bottles
in that
of
case,
this.
in that case, we would not be allowed to do that.
The Sudafed, the Coracetin that makes the Sudafedrin, that has the Sudafedrin in it,
but there is people.
Methamphetamine.
Okay, there is people. God,
most states.
Okay, there is. Okay, you got the cold
3
medicine,
boxes a
Dayquil, NyQuil. You got the double packs of the nighttime and the daytime,
Yeah,
and they people. Okay,
in
can I please explain? And they got people buy, especially with the cold season and the COVID, they buy a lot of fucking cold shit. All this NyQuil, the Dayquils, your over-the-counter Sudafed and this and that. But it comes to it, you're only allowed so much in one transaction. So basically,
Yeah,
this
Corey,
is going to have to be different transactions.
Corey, the
Because
amount
this
in
is
the
what the government
transaction
law
also has a
says.
total amount that you can't go over in a 30-day period.
On a transaction.
No.
Yes.
Read the law. Read your own state law.
I do it all the time.
You ready?
Don't tell me what the fuck. I do it every single fucking day for going on 3.5 years.
Do you want me to read the law?
There was a time. Okay, right before COVID, it would allow us only a certain amount on transaction. You could not do a different transaction. But then when COVID hit, corporate changed that. Now we could do it on different transactions. So this amount has to be on one transaction. So we make that transaction, and then you can buy this amount on this transaction.
No more than 3.6 grams.
You could at least do up to. Well, you could do up to 3 or 4 transactions.
Yeah, and then no more than 9 grams per person in any 30-day
Well, okay,
period.
it doesn't matter. Okay, now, when it comes to that point, I could do that in the
national
transplant.
law.
But
Now
that they could try to go to that same chain of store where I work out, yes, and that shows in the same system they can't do that. But now if they go to a different brand of store like Fred Meyer's, Safeway, Target, Walmart, blah, 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 whatever, or they go to Winco or whatever, or Wilco, whatever sells it, they could actually go to those stores and make those transactions, because that's a different system to what my store system is.
But you're talking about over-the-counter stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not what I was talking about. That's not what Bio's even talking about on it.
Well,
We're
when it comes
talking
to
about
that, like I said, then that's the
Sudafed
place. Okay, when we're talking about
and
that's
Chlorocidin.
okay when we're because I'm talking about over the counter stuff, obviously, and this is what we're arguing on. But when it comes to places where you have to go to a pharmacist, that's a different story. That's completely different rules and laws, whatever, of the pharmacist, and that's up to the pharmacist what goes on there. That
Well, the
has
stuff that
nothing
you
to
can
do with
use
me.
to make
That has nothing
methamphetamine,
to do with me.
you can only get from the pharmacist.
Because when you say that, I'm thinking
And they
Sudafed.
give you up to 3 packages a month. That's your 9 grams roughly. It's
I think
almost
that kind of
3
way.
packages.
Okay, when that's where it works around here with our pharmacies. Yes.
Most places they'll report you on the 3rd package if you try to buy a 3rd package in a 30-day period.
And even
So
yeah,
if
you got to
you
do that.
use Sudafed for sinus things and you take it as a regular over-the-counter medicine, non-doctor prescribed, you have to buy it from the pharmacist, still behind the counter, but the doctor doesn't have to prescribe it for you. You can buy, if you're using it as a regular basis for a sinus problem, which you're using it for what it's designed for, you buy one on the 1st and one on the 15th, one on the 1st, one on the 15th, and make sure that's all you ever buy. And you may have to go a couple of days suffering because there's not even quite, I don't know if there's 15 days worth of supply in each box or not.
On
I
that
never
part,
used it,
yes.
so I don't know.
In that part, yeah, you guys are right. Yes, on that, it's the same laws around here on that.
Yeah,
But I was
that's
talking
what we're
about
talking
what
about.
you
We're
said.
not
I was
talking about
thinking
over
like
the counter.
Sudafed, and when I mentioned Dayquil and all this stuff, and yes,
Well,
the
like
Dayquil, NyQuil,
Walmart had
Sudafed,
when
and
the COVID stuff came out.
the baby medicine. You're
Yes,
only allowed so much on one
yes. When
transaction,
when
but we
when
can do
when
it on
COVID
different.
came into effect, even Walmart put a two bottle limit on anything, like rubbing alcohol, sterilizing alcohol. You could get 2 per visit. I could leave, come back, get 2 more.
Well, okay, well, yeah,
As I
that's
walked
on
out the
that
door
beginning.
with that 2 packs, came back in, bought 2 more. I could walk out, put them in my car,
I
come
know.
back,
See,
get
that's
2
how
more.
stupid it is.
2
We
points
got
per
people,
transaction.
yeah, exactly. The people
Limit 2
buy
per
it,
customer.
like the Pokemon cards and the baseball cards, the basketball
Yeah,
cards.
yeah.
And I think it's
Well,
bull crap that you're only allowed to sell one per person or per customer, because you should not be something like that. You
baseball
should not
cards and
be
Pokemon
allowed or
cards are
told how
really
many you
crazy. I
want.
get it.
And there's times I sell maybe like 2 or 3 to a person. I was like, fuck it. I don't. It's like because these rules are so freaking stupid.
Yeah, the
Guys.
register doesn't stop you. It's the cashier that has to, it's up to them to stop it themselves.
But there's times, when your manager is there and all this, like that's one per person, like on the Pokemon cards and the sports cards, and it's just, but your friend right here next to you, that you can make a purchase and they can make another purchase,
Right.
or if you just we basically just come back in 5 minutes, come back in 5 minutes, you can make another purchase.
Yeah. Most places are
I said
doing
it's stupid. I agree, it's very stupid. Or if if you have friends or whatever, your family member can.
I know, Bio. But now, see, we finally got ourselves on the same track because we're talking about the stuff you can make methamphetamine about, and you're arguing saying you can sell.
Well, because it used to be back in the day, on the counter stuff, they had the ingredients you can.
Well, Sudafed has been behind
But
the
they
counter
supposedly
for
got
God.
rid of all that. But the thing is, my argument is they supposedly get all rid of that ingredient. Like, notice Dayquil does not work good anymore, not like it used to. But mostly because I get rid of all that ingredients. But then, why when people buy Dayquil and NyQuil and Sudafed and Benadryl and then some of the children's and baby cough medicine, why do you have to be carded?
2006 that they put Sudafed behind the counter. That's how long it's been there.
Well, I still could get over on the counter Sudafed. Not pseudoephedrine thing you're talking about, like just allergy.
It hurts.
Pseudoephedrine, a key ingredient in manufacturing
That's
methamphetamine,
pseudoephedrine. I'm talking about just
has
Sudafed.
migrated behind the counter of
Yeah.
pharmacies,
I'm talking
customers
about
must use
just
ID, 9 grams per month, roughly equivalent to 15 doses of 24-hour Claritin D, or 3 10-dose box of Aleve Cold and Sinus, or 6 dose boxes of Sudafed.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about the pink
24
box. You
boxes.
get it's over the counter, the pink box, Sudafed, and like Benadryl, and
Yeah, the Benadryl and that stuff is a whole different thing. But if you try to buy more than that much of a dose, the cops will come to your house and check and see if you got meth going.
but the thing is,
Come to your
the
house
over the
and they
counter
find
stuff now.
packages sitting that aren't a bunch of broken. What do they call them things? The bubble packing. If they find stacks and stacks of busted bubble packing that you've been taking them out and just haven't thrown them away, they check your trash is what they do. They find a handful of those packages and a whole bunch of boxes. They're really going to check even more.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well,
then they'll bring the dope dogs.
We're on two different tracks here. Okay, we're on two different tracks. Now we're on the same track. So okay.
Yeah, the over the counter stuff like the Benadryl and the Dayquil and NyQuil and like the cough syrup that I take or the stuff I take for congestion. Those things they never really bothered about. I went out of the store the other day with like 5-6 different bottles of stuff when I had my little.
Not around here. Like if you get like so much Dayquil or NyQuil or Benadryl and stuff, that's the stuff I'm telling you, it's government allowed. Yeah, you're only allowed so much. And I said that's why I said it has to be a different transaction because it's going to allow you this much on one transaction. And then we could do this on a different transaction.
Now, sometimes the Dayquil and NyQuil come in a package connected together.
Yes.
But yeah, there was people drinking Dayquil or NyQuil, especially because NyQuil makes you go to sleep. They were drinking it for the buzz, and they call it quilling, where you chug a bottle of NyQuil.
But the thing is, before this whole COVID thing, they could get like so much Dayquil, NyQuil, or Benadryl, whatever. And once they reach their limit and they can't buy it anymore, they have to wait 24 hours to come back. But then since COVID came about, corporate reversed that, where they can buy so much on one transaction and they want more, you could do a different transaction. And I think at least could do 2 or 3 transactions on each one, but they could buy more. But if not, after that is over, and it's in our system, so you go to a different store in a different location of that company I work for, it shows in this system that they can't. I was like, well, then if that's the case, you can go to a different, like Target, Safeway, Fred Meyer, Winco, whatever, because that's a different system. So you still could buy more, which still does not.
Yeah, the over-the-counter stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I went to a couple of different stores to get what I wanted, because I know what works for me when I'm in that feeling that way. And bought some things from Dollar General, a couple of things from Walmart. And I still got a bunch of it left. Only took it for a couple of days till I cleared it up, but I was ready to go. You know.
And that's what I'm saying. And when they buy this stuff, you still have to card them. But they buy Benadryl or Dayquil or NyQuil, which
makes you over 18 anyway. Yeah.
If I can see if there's questions, but if there's
a 6-year-old's not going to be able to go in and buy NyQuil.
Yeah.
You know.
And if it's questionable, and here's the things where obviously if they're questionable, they don't have ID. No, if they're questionable, they have an underage ID and it's still scannable and it shows okay their age, and I look at it, okay. But if not, no, I can't sell it to you. If you're a meth head or you're a tweaker, you're picking, you don't have ID, no, I can't sell it to you. Get the fuck out of here. You got the drunkers coming in, you got ID? No, well, I can't sell it without ID. You know,
right?
The police aren't stupid. We know when to use some common background and sense here. When
Ronan, there's a new source of it out there that I've heard about. That's why this being flooded with meth. They have a new process, a different way of extracting and getting what they need to make.
And obviously, I'm sorry,
John, and it's coming in real cheap and lots of it. That's why the streets are flooded with meth.
And if you do have some people who recognize, but you could tell they're freaking of age, you ask for ID, and we're not supposed to sell it without actually seeing the ID and scan it because they're auditing everyone. But I do know when to use, judgment here and stuff. And I could tell you, I'm gonna let it go this one time, Next time out you come in, I need to actually have ID.
Here, bio, bio, use this.
And I asked for their date of birth and I put it in. If they're regulars, I really don't worry about it because regulars, I basically know their birth date anyway, so I just punch it in. But that's after the boss. Before the boss leaves during the day, regulars, I do extra ID and scan it for the system. But when it gets to a certain time, it's like, fuck you, Core. Just regulars, birth date.
I know that's not going to work good enough.
So Bio thinks he's big now. Is that your mask for COVID? We're all going to walk like this, you know, and stuff. You know, we're going to just like, you know,
For eating
we're all
dirty
going to
pussy.
talk like this now.
For dirty pussy.
The thing is, that movie was not even the original Bane. Bane was a sidekick to Poison Ivy and stuff. And he had the tubes going into him, feeding up with the nuclear waste.
Well, I'm going to bed, guys. I just had to say my piece.
All right.
Bio, till I see you next time. Tadpole.
Nah, she won't shut up.
Corey.
Mouthy bitch.
Corey, as always, eat shit.
Yeah. So if I send you a friend's request on Discord, will you accept it again?
Of
Hey,
course.
dumpster dick. I can't believe that he blocked me up at Discord, so I cannot send him another invite. And she's kind of good. So I'm just gonna have to have my friends to send him a friend's request for me. Jesus Christ, people. What gets me on like Elisa Jordana's Discord, if you're gonna be typing that much, why don't you guys just get in fucking BC voice chat and get it over with? It's like, god damn. All that time and typing. And you're typing and your shit doesn't go anywhere. It's meaningless. See something in chat and you type, it's like, do you got something to say? Get up in voice chat. What's up, Dunster Dick? Where's Baby Toad?
Dead.
Baby Toad.
She's
Rat,
burnt
rat,
it.
rat, 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 rat.
She's burning a pot pie.
Yes. She knows how to burn them well. Where do you think I learned from?
Corey, you like put that pot pie in and then you passed out for like at least 20 minutes.
Well, I had a more of a lower heat and it was not burnt.
Okay.
Because I knew once I got back in the bedroom, I was like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm going to lay down. This is going to happen. So I had to turn the heat down.
You were snoring like a chainsaw. Yeah, that's pretty close. You should listen. You should record yourself snoring.
I
sometime.
know I snore.
It's not good. That's
I know.
like sleep apnea.
I make the whole neighborhood vibrate.
That's not healthy, you know. You might want to get that
Oh, well,
checked out.
Now what are you going to do?
Die in your sleep from oxygen deprivation.
No, there's times I wake myself up by not breathing.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's not good.
I got other issues I'm also dealing with, which reminds me I need to check my blood sugar and take that long-lasting insulin.
It's fine. Have a dozen candy bars.
Hell no. I'm feeling good right now. Let me take care of that, man. Actually, it's damn perfect. So I took the amount of the long lessons I should be taking. So I should be feeling this good in the morning. Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a lot of copyright infringement rights right now. So there's gonna be a lot of copyright infringements. So there's gonna be bug off. Oh no, copyright infringements. I'm putting the company out. I do not dare do that. Or oils, special oils and stuff from a company that it's copyright infringements. Or how about I'm doing matches from Safeway. Signature is the Safeway brand. Oh no, how dare I? I'm copyright infringements. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna light this thing on fire? Uh-oh. I'm doing a brand name of a weed. Oh no, that's very much copyright infringement. I cannot be doing that. Oh, what else we got? Oh, Samsung phone. I cannot advertise Samsung. I'm advertising Samsung. I'm exposing. I'm copyright infringement on Samsung. What else? Oh, we got this brand of candle, which is basically all burned down as garbage. But a brand of a candle that I bought from a store. It's a brand. I'm copyright infringement. Oh my gosh. What else do we? Oh no, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Yeah. We cannot advertise in a copyright infringe Coca-Cola. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Oh no. We got a store brand of pain medicine, which I'm not going to show that store, but I'm copyright infringements. It's just how stupid it is. Oh no, I'm copyright infringement John Wayne in the background. I'm showing John Wayne. That's copyright infringements. Oh, Logitech, my mouse. It's Logitech. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh no, that's copyright. That copyright. That's showing the brand name. Infowars. Well, Infowars is not copywritten because Alex Jones makes sure everything he does is not copywritten. That way you can buy his stuff and buy his CDs and make copies all you want and hand it out. Hey, baby Toad, it's just you and me. Newport Natural Health Omega 3D. Oh no, I'm copyrighting. I'm copyrighting. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I'm copyrighting. Just how fucking stupid this is. Uh-oh. I'm showing a brand name. Ronson Natural Potato. It's I'm copywriting. It's oh my god. Guys, I'm copywriting. Ah! Oh no, here's a big one. Here's a big one. Lipitor lotion. Gotta get some. Because it's all about copyrights. Oh, copyright. The biggest one right here, right now. Can we get it? Oh, yeah. I'm not going to obviously show the store name on this one, but oh my gosh. Ah! My God, it's just how stupid the whole fucking thing is. Everything is copyrights. Like gay, and gay. About taking our rights away. YouTube, ban me. I'm doing all these copyrights. You gotta ban me now. I'm going against your rules. Oh, there was a copyright. I just blew weed smoke into the camera. There's another copyright. Surprised they didn't put a copyright on my USA sign back there. YouTube, that's the next step for you. You can't show anything that has USA on it. Princess. You know, Princess Toad, that name is copywritten. You can't use that. Like my core, you can't use. I have that copywritten. You cannot. And Wendy, I can actually sue Wendy. You notice how Wendy's been using bad core, but she just puts a space between the bad and the core part. I have a copywritten, so I could sue Wendy and Lauren on top of it because we know Lauren's put Wendy up to that. So I could sue them both because actually I do have my name copywritten and I can sue them both. So I just don't get ever what I could sue from Wendy. I get all the pretty pennies and the black slot to what Lauren has been getting from Wendy. But I actually do have bad Corey copywritten. And yes, if you go legally to get a copywritten. So yeah, but I can actually sue them both for copyrights on my name. Because my backcourt is legally my name on here, and I made sure it was copywritten. So yes, I could sue Wendy and Lauren. Oh, Princess Toad, we're good. Give this a few more minutes. How long have I been going? 2 hours and 31 minutes. That's going to be a pretty good time. Obviously, I'm not going to do streams as long as I used to, but it's a pretty good time and proving a lot of points. Okay, what are we doing?
You are our last hope, and just place the explosive somewhere stable first.
All right, here goes. I've done it! We're still alive. I hope there are no more explosives, but we need to be cautious.
I tried to imagine what the brown shirts have stored in the cabin.
Oh, come, Otto. Let's see for ourselves.
I thought they said this out. Okay. Like I said, Toads, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes and oh, come on. Where do you want me to go?
This place seems too quiet. Keep watch while I look around.
Okay. I think I'm going to end it for tonight. And thank you for the folks that stepped on by. And catch you later. And thank you for that. We help expose the Windy cult pack and their narcissism and babyisms. I never thought of that. Babyisms. I should use that one next time. And their demonizations. So I'll wait till next time. But thank you for all that stepped on by. And I hope we have a good night. I'm going to head over to Maddie's. And if you like starting it up again, I'll start it up again. But I think that was a good run for tonight. So I'll catch you guys later. All is well. All right. Thank you.